Speak version equals 1.0 XML lang equals EN. Voice name equals ENGB Ryan. All the years ago, the Silent Night made their first appearance to the world. The world was consumed in the maelstrom of war and countless deaths ensued. Life became grim, and people started to lose hope. Then one day, as death and destruction showed no ends of slowing down, the martial masters of the Miram world came together and formed the Central Heavenly Alliance. The Central Heavenly Alliance decided to create a sect that would keep the Silent Night bay. As such, they elected a prominent martial artist, Bukjin, who when he became the first leader of the Northern Heavenly sect. With the formation of this new sect, the Central Heavenly Alliance promised their support to them. They procured countless amounts of martial techniques and spiritual elixirs. Time began to pass, and the second-generation sect leader became Na Moonsan, then the third-generation sect leader became Yu Kuan, and thus allowed the Northern Heavenly sect to grow in power and be able to successfully push back the advancement of the Silent Night. And the Northern Heavenly sect was highly respected, which eventually led to thousands of prominent martial artists to gather at this place. The man known is the Great Wall of the North. Northern Heavenly sect's th generation sect leader the North Wall Jean Quanho. The pillars of the Northern Heavenly sect the Great Four of the Northern Heavens. The Great Four of the Northern Heavens Demon Fist Jo Chonwoo. The Great Four of the Northern Heavens Temperstorm Kim Muzang. The Great Four of the Northern Heavens Cursed Ghost Blade Yang Chonwoo. The Great Four of the Northern Heavens Ruler of Iron Blood Jae Haeokim. These figures played a crucial role in keeping away the Silent Night from the Northern lands. Then one day, as if the Silent Night reached their limits against the Northern Heavenly sect, the Silent Night had disappeared. But then, farther, the North Wall had crumbled. Northern Heavenly sect. It seems only the strongest have gathered here. The Nine Skies were powerful and untouchable figures who ruled over Miram. Central Heavenly Alliance. Was this your doing? The Nine Sky Seeker of Knowledge So Moonwa, an extraordinary prodigy who revived the One Sayu and Saya Moon family. His thirst for knowledge and passion for learning was what allowed him to attain the Heavenly Lord's wisdom. Sect Leader Jean. Are you planning to keep denying the truth till the end? Why did the protector against the Silent Night betray us? I, Jean Quanho, have always lived my life honestly. You're telling me that I was the one who betrayed you to the Silent Night? Stop saying such preposterous things. The four pillars of the Northern Heavenly sect have all testified against you. And yet you still insist on lying to us? You were my trusted friends who fought the same war with me for decades. You were my brothers. For what reason have you forsaken the Northern Heavenly sect? I have truly become alone. So they all chose to band together and conspire against me. Even if I try to fight out of this situation, they will do whatever they can to stop me. I see how it is. Central Heavenly Alliance. I shall obey you and comply with your wishes. His internal force is unbelievably strong. The Northern Heavenly sect have become far too strong from having to deal with the Silent Night. They have become quite a big obstacle for us. As long as the Northern Heavenly sect stands, we will not have full control over the mainlands. Starting from today, the Northern Heavenly sect shall disband. The disciples of the Northern Heavenly sect must leave and find a new home elsewhere. This shall be the last order given by me, Jean Quanho, as the leader of the Northern Heavenly sect. However, my son, who has lost his mother at an early age and having to grow up alone in the barren lands of the Northern lands, promise me you will not put a hand on him. It would be nice to put an end to his family, but it seems the mood will not allow me to do such. I promise, if we did not listen, then the leaders of the rival factions would have turned against us. New one, my son. Forgive me. In order to protect the people from the Silent Night, the Northern Heavenly sect was created with the help and support of the Central Heavenly Alliance. They faithfully carried out this duty for over 100 years. But the fourth-generation sect leader, Jean Quanho, was eventually betrayed by them. Years later, HMU finally woke up. Eyeing to you guys. Just what are you guys doing right now? Oh, look at this bastard's eyes. I thought he was a weakling, but it looks like he's more vicious than we thought. I don't know how the other group treated you, but I, Zhong Pei-san, is not a kind person. You see, I'm already pissed at the fact that we have to spend the next 3 years in this place because of a measly kid like you. Now, show me where you have hidden the weapons and martial techniques. Or, you can let us kill you and we can go back to our mainland. He's laughing. Hey kiddo. I don't think you're quite understanding the situation you're in right now. You see, we can simply throw you out into the wilderness and have the wolves tear you apart. That'll be a much easier solution for us, since we don't have to spend the next 3 years withering away at this place. Do you really think you'll be able to do that? The 9 skies, did you forget about the promise my father and the Central Heavenly Alliance made? The 9 Sky Central Heavenly Alliance, the Silent Night, had completely erased their presence from the world. And the world began to believe they had finally disappeared. Since the Northern Heavenly Sect, who was the frontline defense against the Silent Night, had been disbanded. Using the Silent Night making a sudden reappearance as the justification. The Central Heavenly Alliance would dispatch mercenaries like us in order to keep watch over the area. However, that's all just an excuse. The true purpose was to keep watch over a certain individual. Just in case he doesn't start learning the martial arts of the Northern Heavenly Sect and plans for his revenge. Being a guard is our true objective because the person we're watching over is none other than the descendant of the Northern Heavenly Sect and the last living blood of the former sect leader Jean Muanage. The last group who kept watch stated the former sect leader, Jean Quanho, only allowed this boy to read books and nothing else, so he had no knowledge of martial arts. Anything pertaining to martial arts were all taken away by the Central Heavenly Alliance and by the Great Four of the Northern Heavens as well. And after thoroughly searching this place for anything hidden, they were unable to find them. Then one day, after doing nothing for a year, this boy seemed to have regained his senses. Because he stated that he needed to learn a skill that will allow him to earn a living and thus started to practice blacksmithing. It's hard to believe that the son of the Great Northern Heavenly Sect wants to learn blacksmithing as a way to make a living, but what's even more hard to believe is that there aren't any more martial scrolls hidden here somewhere. Central Heavenly Alliance's 3rd mercenary group Captain Zhong Peisan, but if that's true, then there is no reason for us to waste our time here for the next 3 years. Central Heavenly Alliance's 3rd mercenary group Vice Captain CEO Muzang, they must be the new guards. Looks like things are going to get annoying again. At the home of 10,000 spirits, as the name implies, this place used to hold over 10,000 Confucius and martial scrolls. But the Great Four of the Northern Heavens took everything from this place. Anything pertaining to sword techniques were all taken by the Cursed Ghost Blade, Yunchana, where anything pertaining to foot techniques were all taken by the Tempest Storm, Kyung Muzang. Anything pertaining to fist techniques were all taken by the Demon Fist, Cho Chonwo. And anything pertaining to refined Shay cultivation were all taken by the Iron Blood Ruler, Jay Ahayakshim. A large amount of the Northern Heavenly Sect's disciples ended up following the Great Four of the Northern Heavens. And each of them took a part in destroying the Northern Heavenly Sect in order to find a ruling position in the mainland. I've become utterly alone. No, I've been abandoned. New one, my son. Father, you are the leader of the Northern Heavenly Sect. Father, outside of the Northern Heavenly Sect, no life exists within Li in all directions. Tien Li is an old unit of measurement. 1 Li is approximately meters. One could say that time had stopped, and the current destroyed state of the Northern Heavenly Sect was also a representation of the state in which Jin Guan was in. This is who I am. This is the current me. What a sorry state you're in, Jin Guan. I didn't climb in order to diminish my weakness. I climbed in order to build and solidify the foundation of my will. If I falter now, everything my father did and the life he gave up would all be gone to waste. Did we really have to go that far? He's but a mere child. The 9 skies, did you forget about the promise my father and the Central Heavenly Alliance made? The 9 Sky Central Heavenly Alliance, I doubt you are permitted to act this way. The Northern Heavenly Sect's martial scrolls and artifacts. Do you really think the Central Heavenly Alliance would leave any behind? They swept this place clean. You're going to kill me and go back to the mainlands? Then go ahead and try. Although they're disciples of the Great Four of the Northern Heavens, the only reason why they're with them is because they were forced to join them 3 years ago. There are still some loyal disciples of the Northern Heavenly Sect. Do you think they will let you get away with it? They will immediately know the difference between suicide and murder and will not hesitate to come after your lives. Did you think the previous guards were all ignorant fools? They had the same idea as you. Ah, shit! The great fear of the northern heavens. Did you not wonder why those guys did nothing but silently wait for the past 3 years? How dare you talk back to us? Captain, it's best that we let him go. What the child just said holds some truth. Oh, haven't we already searched this place? This place does not have any more martial scrolls nor valuable artifacts. TCH, let that bastard go. Ah. We're so fucked. Let me be clear. This place is my home, and you are intruders. So from now on, I expect you guys to at least maintain proper behaviors as guests. If you guys do that, then I'll look past what you did to me today. Oi, kiddo. I'm letting you go for now, but the moment you start doing anything suspicious, the Central Heavenly Alliance and the Great Fear of the Northern Heavens will give me permission to kill you. Mark my words. Let's go. Make sure to watch and carefully. Forgive us. You can use this to stop your bleeding. Of the loyal disciples of the Northern Heavenly Sect. Loyal disciples, my ass. If they truly were loyal, then they would have come and rescued me from this hellhole already. Do you really think there are people who still care about a ruined sect? Nobody will care if I live or die. No. I'm sure they're wanting for me to die. It's true that everything was taken away from the Northern Heavenly Sect. Ouch fuck. But the heart of the Northern Heavenly Sect is still alive. The greatest secret of the Northern Heavenly Sect. A secret not even the 4 great pillars of the Northern Heavens knows about. But the ultimate martial scroll of the Northern Heavenly Sect. Is the Northern Heavenly Sect itself? The ultimate martial scroll of the Northern Heavenly Sect. Is the Northern Heavenly Sect itself? When the sun starts to set in the east, the ruined walls of the Northern Heavenly Sect start to cast a shadow on the ground. These walls are known as the Wall of 10,000 Spirits. It's the mysterious patterns on these walls turn into writings when drenched in sunlight. And these writings were based on a forgotten language from the Lower Moon Kingdom. The Wall of 10,000 Spirits was built by the first sect leader, Buk Jinhu, and contained all of his writings. And this continued all the way down to the 4th generation sect leader, Jin Quan Ho. For this reason only, my father made me learn the language of the Lower Moon Kingdom rather than practicing martial arts at an early age. To these people, the writings on these walls may merely look like ancient engravings. That is because it's intended for me to be the only one who can read the language of the Lower Moon Kingdom. Because of this reason, it may seem like I'm simply wasting my time being up here. I hope these guards continue to believe that. No, I have to continue making them believe that. The combined teachings of the previous sect leaders are all written here. I still have a long way to go before I completely learn the ultimate martial art of the Northern Heavenly Sect, Way of the 10,000 Spirits. As long as I'm being watched by the Central Heavenly Alliance, I can't bring any unwanted attention to myself. I need to keep everything hidden and patiently wait for my chance. Mr. Huang. Wanchul. Self-defense was the extent of his martial arts, and as such, he was the weakest warrior in the Northern Heavenly Sect. However, nobody could match his loyalty and devotion to the sect. Young Master. After leaving the Northern Heavenly Sect, he worked as a wandering merchant and would do his best to bring supplies for Jin Guan. Wanchul was a lonely orphan who never once had any talent in martial arts. While all the other sects rejected him, the Northern Heavenly Sect accepted him. The sect leader, Jin Quanho, did everything he could to train Wanchul the basics of martial art so that he could at least protect his own body. Wanchul had never forgotten that kindness. Due to this reason, while everyone had left and moved on from the Northern Heavenly Sect, he was the only one who still continued to do everything he could for Jin and Guan. Ho ho. Have you been doing well, young master? I have, Mr. Huang. How about you? Ho ho. Me? I'm the same as always, oh boy. It seems you've gotten a lot taller since the last time I met you. Is that so? Thank you for coming all the way to see me again. Young master. Did those bastards hurt you again? Was that done by the new guards? It wasn't them, Mr. Huang. They didn't do anything. Don't worry about it. I accidentally hurt my finger when I was blacksmithing. Ha! I hope you're not lying to young master. Ah. Mr. Huang. You didn't have to bring this much for me. You should start living for yourself now, Mr. Huang. I'm already thankful for all that you've done. But my heart cannot do that. Without the Northern Heavenly Sect, I would have been rotting away in Murim. Young master shouldn't be living his life this way as well. Not only did he bring me food and medicine, he also brought me a thick winter blanket. Ha! Why is there a rock here? Ah. I got that when I went to Annam. It was a rock that fell from the sky and a certain tribe worshipped it as a sacred object. Tien, a name of a place. Mean southern clouds. But that tribe was massacred. So the rock doesn't belong to anyone anymore. Massacred. It seems they fought the Broken Fists troop. And the Broken Fists troop has decided to settle down in Annam. After betraying the Northern Heavenly Sect, each of the Great Four of the Northern Heavens made their own martial force in Murim. The cursed Ghost Blade, Yangchon were gathered a group of elite Chi sword users and settled down in the west. They became known as the Protectors of the Western Heavens. The Tempest Storm, King Muzang, assembled a group called the Billowing Clouds, but hasn't made any move. The Iron Blood ruler, Jay Huixim, supposedly had the biggest martial force and built the Iron Castle in the north. The Demon Fist, Zhou Chonhua, who was known for his cruel and vicious nature, created a bloodthirsty group called the Broken Fists Troop. That's right. Since the young master has picked up blacksmithing, I brought some iron for you to use. Oh, really? I'll put it to good use, Mr. Hung. Anyhow, it's getting pretty cold. Let's head inside. Plus, it's snowing. I'm always thankful for what you do, Mr. Hung. Hey, it's nothing, young master. Yang. So that man is Wenqiel. He's nothing special. His loyalty to the Northern Heavenly Sect is impressive, but it's unfortunate that the descendant of the Northern Heavenly Sect, Jin Muan, is in such a pitiful state. He walks as if he has no purpose in life, waits his time on the forge, and climbs the top of the tower and gazes at the sky. I can't sense any Kai or martial arts from him. That boy truly has nothing. That time when he talked about the Central Heavenly Alliance and the Great Four of the Northern Heavens. And if he refined his story a little bit more, it would have been more believable. For such a young age, he has remarkable decision-making skills. It's quite unfortunate, really. If he had at least learned martial arts from the North Wall, he would have been a strong leader. Ha! A messenger hawk? Fuck. After sending us to rot in this shithole, they didn't even contact us once. And now they're telling us some highly esteemed guests are going to come over? This place isn't like the Dongting Lake. It's not a place to come seeing. Fuck. Vice Captain. Start repairing one of the royal buildings first thing in the morning. TCH understood. Please make yourself at home, Mr. Huang. Oh ho. Your teas are always the best, young master. What's happening in the world right now? Let's see. Ah, that's right. The recent talks are all about a certain martial artist making a name in the world of Miriam. His name is Dan Sucken, who stated that he will challenge martial artists and win them all. That's why he's the center of attention in the world of Miriam right now. Dan Sucken is the third son of one of the 9 skies, the unkillable Master Dan Gyeokshim. At first, people laughed at him and did not take him seriously. After all, he was nearly a boy at the age of 18. But every time he challenged someone, he would wreak havoc in destruction. Now his very essence brings fear and adoration from the people of Miriam. Right now, I believe Dan Sucken has challenged people. In any case, he hasn't lost a single one. If he manages to win 7 more, then he would set one of the greatest records in the history of Miriam. Wow! And he's only years old. At the rate he's going, Dan Sucken will most definitely become a formidable pillar in the world of Miriam. According to rumors, he's apparently heading north. A lot of the sects around here are quite nervous right now. Ho ho. He's impressive. Do you have any other news? HM. Let's see. Mr. Huang, you should stay and rest a bit. Indeed I should, young master. But unfortunately I can't. I'll be back after the winter, young master. Forgive me for not being of more use to you. That's not true, Mr. Huang. You've done more than enough for me. Master Jean. I've been looking for you. It seems some esteemed guests of the Central Heavenly Alliance are coming next spring, so we were planning to repair and use the watch-in palace. Do what you want. That building has long since been abandoned, so it doesn't really matter anymore. If that's all you have to say, then I'll take my leave. Okay. Who are you? A woman's voice. What do you mean? That's what I should be asking you. I am the owner of this place. I asked you first. The owner? Then are you telling me you're the descendant of the Northern Heavenly Sect? That's correct. Now it's your turn to answer my question. Why is there a woman here? What the hell is going on? She a criminal? What should I do? Wait. I need to first see if she's alive or not. She's still breathing. Why is this happening to me? Is that poison? It looks like she got attacked by some deadly poison. It's the only one I have left. That's right. I have the internal protection antidote. A spiritual medicine that excels at counteracting poison and providing healing properties to protect the internal GI circulation. I'm making a big sacrifice by using this. If anything happens to the young master, I'm sure this will come in handy. And I don't even know who this woman is. TCH. Whatever. I need to put this here. Then here next. Phew. I did everything I could. Seems like she stopped bleeding. Anyhow. Who are you and where did you come from? I keep getting more and more unwanted guests. What? What happened? Oh, you're awake? Just give me a second. I'm almost done with your porridge. Shit. Who are you? What do you mean? That's what I should be asking you. The owner? Then are you telling me you're the descendant of the Northern Heavenly Sect? I am the owner of this place. That's correct. Now it's your turn to answer my question. That's what happened. But why did that man heal me? I was asleep for 3 days. I thought you were as good as dead since you were asleep for 3 days. But wait. Why did someone like you heal me? First of all, I don't know if you were an assassin sent to kill me or just a passerby on the verge of death. But I can't stand the tea of someone dying in front of me. So I couldn't just leave you to die. At the very least. I never want to see someone die in my house again. It doesn't seem like he has ill intentions. And I also can't detect any Kai from him. Is he actually doing this out of goodwill? Hurry and eat. Even though I've been feeding you for the past 3 days, it's better for you to feed yourself now that you're awake. HM then. I'll stay here until I recover. Deciding that all on your own. My goodness. What's your name? Why do you need to know my name? Okay. Listen here. Not only did I heal you, I also let you sleep and eat here for free. You also decided to stay at my house all on your own. With all that's happened, shouldn't you at least tell me what your name is? It's Unhazel. I don't know if it'll fit, but there's some clothes for you to change into over there. There's also some food in that storage room, so if you eat frugally, it'll last you a couple of months. Although I don't know how long you'll stay. I'll be in the building next door, so if you need anything you'll know where to find me. Hurry and eat before the porridge gets too cold. I'll need to first recover my internal energy and draw out the poison slowly. I believe his name was Jean Muon. Why is he going out of his way for someone like me? Does he not know who I am? Unhazel unknown identity. What a weird guy. Judging by that wound alone, she's no ordinary girl. But the fact that I just willingly let her stay here. All of this is a big risk since it's uncertain who she is or where she's from. Was I really that lonely? Unhazel. It's a pretty name. She hasn't left the house in 3 days again. Is she okay? Or did she die? I hope she's not dead. Do I need to check up on her tomorrow? Under normal circumstances, I would need to have a full recovery of my internal state. In the end, I could only recover half of my internal energy before I attempt to draw out the poison in my body. But I have no time. It's the most dangerous poison out there. The consuming flames of darkness. Jean Muon. I don't know what antidote he used. But since the medicinal properties are starting to dwindle, it seems the effects of that antidote is almost gone. It's getting harder for me to counteract the poison. It's dangerous, but I'll need to draw out the rest of the poison with whatever internal energy I've recovered. Focus. You need to focus, Unhazel. Who? No. Ah. Is this the end? I didn't even get to thank him properly. Ugh. Please regain your senses, young miss. Please focus and utilize your internal energy. Just a little bit more, young miss. Channel the cheat towards your fingers. You're almost there, young miss. The poison has been removed. I made it just in time. If I was a second too late, then the young miss would have died. Ha! T and SAR Young literally means dead spirit. SAR Young unknown identity SAR Young. You survived. Forgive me for being late, young miss. I had no idea you would be hiding at this place. I, SAR Young, who lives for the sole purpose of serving both our master and the young miss, has failed to protect the two of you. As such, I shall receive my punishment with grace. Ugh. Yeah. I'm in E. How are you feeling? Will you be able to sit up straight? No, it's okay. If it wasn't for you just now, I would have been dead. Besides, we were ambushed. There wasn't much you could do in that situation, SAR Young. Where have you been this whole time? When did you? I was also injured and have been in hiding as well. It was only recently that I was able to locate the young miss. Ha! Why didn't you go see after our master first? Our master isn't someone we need to worry so much about. Our master will most definitely be safe. My priority for now is to help the young miss recover. But still, taking refuge in the Northern Heavenly Sect was a smart choice. Those bastards will have a hard time believing that the young miss would be here in the first place. So for the time being, I think it's best that the young miss stays here and recovers her internal energy. Please stay here for a bit longer while I find our master. Soon, I shall return with our master's orders. The source of the first energy is promised with a shadow. The second energy shall change the rule and the 10,000 shall become one as the light covers the world. I alone shall hold one shadow. The source of all things can only be inhabited by one energy, however a shadow shall always loom. This second energy shall change the way things are governed, ultimately causing all things to become one. The light may envelop the world, but I shall only encompass the one true shadow. Like the void of the perpetual night may stretch across the sky eternally. The internal shadow shall be the same as it shall exist somewhere within that darkness. Sensing entire area. There's nobody nearby. The first teaching from the gathering of the 10,000 shadows is the internal shadow. The first sect leader, Bakjin, who was a vagabond. He was a genius swordsman who was able to create this martial art after many years of wandering. Because the nature of this martial art is shrouded in secrecy and darkness. Just by looking at Gene New One alone, most martial artists will have a hard time telling if he had built up any internal energy and learned any martial arts. Even after being passed down for 4 generations, the gathering of the 10,000 shadows was never able to reach its full potential and remains as an unfinished work. This is the martial arts that Gene New One is currently learning. If he had the choice of learning the gathering of the 10,000 shadows or not, he would have chosen the latter. However, since the Central Heavenly Alliance not only did take all of the usable martial arts, they also kept a strict watch on him, so he was left with no other choice. I'll stop here for today. I'm hungry. Phew. It's cold. So this is the Northern Heavenly sect. Oh, you look a lot better today. You haven't come outside for the past few days, so I was beginning to worry if something happened to you. I'm about to go and eat, so if you haven't had anything, feel free to join me. Yeah, I wanted to thank you for what you've done. You're thanking me? It was thanks to you that I survived. No problem. Now come and eat. I'm fine. Growl. No need to hold back. The food isn't poisoned. Hey, why haven't you asked anything? Ask what? About who I am. Well, I don't intend to pry. Why? I don't know. I just think it's best if I don't. I get a gut feeling that if I found out who you were, then I wouldn't be able to enjoy my time with you anymore. Are you stupid? Stop questioning my decisions and just eat. I don't want to hear your stomach grumbling. I can feel it. My body is starting to change. There is one more secret within the wall of 10,000 shadows. It's time for me to start learning the Blade of Eternal Darkness. A mysterious sword technique that was created with the soul proposed to kill. I've been learning the basics of swordsmanship so that I can properly utilize the sword technique. Holy shit. You scared me. I'm not sure if you're good at concentrating or if your senses are dull, but I've been sitting here for quite some time. Anyhow, I'm hungry. Give me food. It's been 3 months. 3 fucking months. How can you still be this shameless? Are you just not going to go back home? Hey, feed me. Why am I doing this for some girl I don't even know? Whatever, let's go. Oh, no matter how hard I look at him, it doesn't make any sense. Not only does the descendant of the Northern Heavenly seem to not know any martial arts, he doesn't even have the basic knowledge for it. He's just wasting his time blacksmithing. Taika! What are you doing? Let's go. You said you were hungry. Whatever, let's just eat. So this is the Northern Heavenly sect. Central Heavenly Alliance for Dead Heaven's Crimson King's Demonic Mike Shimui for Dead Heaven's Daughter Shim Suage for Dead Heaven's Son Shim One Liege. So this is the Northern Heavenly sect. Is anyone here? Welcome my lords. For Dead Heaven's General Makiumpian now they show themselves. I am Jang Pei-san, the captain of the Central Heavenly Alliance's 3rd mercenary group. Have you prepared our rooms? Of course. I personally prepared the rooms for our lords. It must have been a long and difficult journey. Allow me to escort you to your rooms. Oh, aren't you SEO Muzang? Shit. Muzang. I can't believe we're meeting each other here. Who? Do you not remember me? It's me, Yapal. Hey. Newzong. Did my old friend forget me? No way. It's quite unfortunate, really. The once highly esteemed Northern Heavenly sect is now in ruins. That's just how this world functions. If you lose your strength, then you'll die. A good example is a hunting dog. After the hunt, a hunting dog serves no purpose. Your choice of words are always so crude, older brother. Why are we always eating meat? Do you not have any other side dishes? You're shameless. Blurry? Oh, ho? Interesting. Wolfy rumors of him being alive is true. That must be the Northern Heavenly sect's descendant, Master Gene. Ha! There are so many unfamiliar people here, and I wasn't able to detect a single one of them. My senses are getting dull. I'm getting too lax. You need to focus, Moon Hazel. Don't let your guard down. I can tell you're the Northern Heavenly Sect's descendant. My name is Shim Wan Lee. To my right is Shim Swa, my younger sister. He. Either to my left is Lady Hair Young, the granddaughter of the So Month family. My name is Jean Moon. The person next to me is a distant cousin who was temporarily residing at my place. Huh? What? He has a cousin? Have you guys not checked who that girl was? What the hell have you guys been doing this whole time? TCH. My apologies. We were too focused on repairing the palace that we forget it. Find out who she is by tomorrow. I see. Do you know who we are, Jean One? Yes, I've heard stories before. Your names are also known all throughout Neuram. Aho, even at a shitty. Forgive me. Even the far north has heard of our names. Then I guess we can skip the formalities. We'll talk some more later. Please be more respectful, Master Shim. How dare you bring someone without our permissions? It seems I'll need to teach that kid a lesson again. Hooth, please come this way, my lords. He prepared some very nice rooms in the Watch and Palace. Phew. He's not as dumb as I thought. I guess there are times when he can act this way. Being able to lie without even blinking once. What an intriguing kid. But wait, I thought this kid was the owner of this place. Why is that man acting like he's the owner? General Mac. Yes, my lord. I came here in order to relish the former glory of the Northern Heavenly Sect. But this place is more pathetic than I thought. The peace that is perceived in the mainlands are merely the illusions created by the old geezers of the Central Heavenly Alliance. They don't want the system that they built to be destroyed. If they could, they'd want to live forever in order to reap the benefits of this corruption that they've put into place. I, Mac Yumpian, shall do whatever I can to assist the future master of the four dead heavens. Ho ho. You'll need to wait a couple more decades before I can inherit the four dead heavens. However, I don't plan to wait that long. This place shall become the start of my foundation, as well as the beginning of something quite spectacular. But before that, there's something that's been bothering me. I'll need to deal with that first. Ho ho, I never realized the sound of a hammer can be this pleasant. How? I've been sensing the entire area this whole time. I didn't detect him at all. When did you? For someone who has no internal energy, you're doing a pretty good job withstanding all the heat inside this forge. This place is too dull. It feels as if time has yet to move on. How are you able to live in a place like this? Can I take a look at this blade? Oh ho! What a fine blade. A blade like this can be sold for a high price in the mainlands. What are you doing? The descendant of the North Wall hasn't learned any martial arts. Let's stop with the bullshit. If you truly gave up, then you wouldn't have stayed alive for this long. What is he trying to do? Is he trying to test me? What should I do? If I fight him now, then the situation can get worse. Not to mention that this person is the son of one of the 9 skies of the Central Heavenly Alliance. Fuck. I don't know what to do. I can't reveal my strength yet. Something that I've been enduring will all become meaningless. Now, if you want to live, show me what you've got. This killing intent. He's not messing around. I shouldn't fight him just yet. If I couldn't detect him earlier, it means he's a martial master. There's a chance I'll be killed for using martial arts and for not using it as well. If I had to choose, I'll have to bet on the side that will give me the highest chance of survival. Huh? What was that strange cheat just now? That's enough, Master Shim. Please stop him, elder sister. Yes, my lady. Master Shim. Please hold still. We'll need to stop your bleeding. Fuck, it hurts. Thank goodness he missed my vital spot. He's unable to dodge a simple attack like that? Then are the rumors true? Does he really not know any martial arts? If that's the case, what was that strange cheat just now? Are my senses off today? It's possible, since I've been on edge ever since I came to this unfamiliar territory. Just what are you doing, Master Shim? I guess I'll need to take it slow and observe him more thoroughly. I'll have to rest for now. What? I thought he could dodge something as simple as that. Who knew he would be this pathetic? Anyhow, I'll leave him to you. This is the Fast Spirit Recovery Pill, a renowned medicine with one of the best recovery effects. Your wound should heal very quickly. Forgive me, Master Jean. I had no idea that Master Shim would be this violent. I shall apologize in his stead. Allow me to accompany you to your room. I'm truly sorry for what has happened. Hazel. Did they do this to you? You're seriously an idiot. Even if you're weaker than them, at least put up a fight. Why am I the one that's angry? Why are those bastards? Ha! Or if you can't even do that, you should have at least tried to run away. Thank you, Hazel. Besides from Mr. Huang, it's been such a long time since someone has scolded me. Why are you like this all of a sudden? I might be leaving soon. You're leaving already? It feels like my insides were all destroyed. Yeah. Since I've fully recovered. Ah. I guess you're right. Young miss. I have just returned from our master. Our master is safe and has made a full recovery. Really? That's good to hear. We will be making our move very soon. You will need to start preparing yourself. So this is the Northern Wastelands. What a strong life force it has. Quite AT indeed. You're ruining my mood by hiding like rats over there. Who are you? Show yourselves. Your senses are sharp. State who you are and where you are headed. HM. Who are these bastards? Oh ho. Those are some interesting weapons that they have. The cheetah giving off is different from any other martial artists that I've fought before. So there are still martial artists I've never seen before. The northern region is truly amazing. Oi, you more like bastards. Why do I need to tell you guys anything? I'll keep it short. I'll let you live if you quietly leave. Put. I think you should be the one to do so. While I'm asking nicely. What an arrogant fool you are. We'll assume you're here to provide support for that woman. Get him. I don't know who this woman you guys are talking about. But if it's a fight you're looking for, then I'll gladly welcome it. Come. Hidden force of the demonic flames. Cut your chains. Step back. What the hell was that? He immediately took out all of the hidden ghosts. The light exploded. Damn it. Hurry and unsheath your blood blade. It will use the blood for blood destruction and finish him off in one hit. They used the flesh for bones technique. TN. This is a saying when an opponent sacrifices their own body in an attempt to destroy their enemy. These bastards. They aren't your average martial artists. They were stronger than I thought. Who the hell are they? I should have left one alive to question. Even the master of the swift blade, back someone, wasn't this strong. In any case, I will not let anyone stop my path. I'm almost there. Wait for me. Northern Heavenly Sect. Where I come. Ah. Are you feeling better? I was just on my way to give you more medicine. It's not like this is my first time getting injured like this. Allow me to apologize once more for what Master Shim has done. As well as for us intruding upon your place without your permission. Once again, it's not the first time people have done that. But since you guys are already here, please take your time to enjoy yourselves. Thank you. I'm honestly surprised with your kindness. I expected Master Jean to hold some resentment towards us. Especially since our grandfathers are the 9 skies of the Central Heavenly Alliance. Not to mention my grandfather was the Seeker of Knowledge, Esso. but trust me when I say that I am different from my cruel grandfather. If there is anything I can do to help Master Jean, I won't hesitate to do so. See him in Family Bodyguard, young so-so. Master Shim. Ha. Lady Hire Young. What's wrong? Goddamn. I thought she was a ghost. How many times do I have to tell you to not mess with that man? I understand, so leave me be. You're scaring me. For fuck's sake. I thought he would at least be able to dodge. Like I said, who knew he was going to be that pathetic? That man holds tremendous value to our plan. We'll need to use his existence as the last ascended of the Northern Heavenly Sectors best as we can. So make sure to keep that in mind. How? Why? The demon of the primordial chaos. Timu Kong. I'm quite disappointed. They didn't even put up a fight. Demon of Chaos Timu Kong. I have returned, Lord Timu Kong. Aho. So what happened to the hidden ghost troop? After relaying their message of locating our targets, they went dormant for further orders. This was when we lost contact with them. They were completely annihilated. What? The elite force, hidden ghost troop was destroyed? Yes, and not only that. Ho? They were destroyed by some kid nonetheless. And this kid might be staying at the same place that girl is hiding at? What a turn of events. Well then. Let's get going, band of dark wolves. We're going hunting for some rabbits. Phew. It took me a while to find you. New Jong. You suddenly disappeared without saying anything, so I was worried where you might have gone. I guess you're staying at this place. For Dead Heaven's elite Tiger Guards Yapul, I had no idea I would be meeting you here. How have you been, my dear old friend? An old friend. I didn't know you call people who steal another man's woman as a friend. How fortunate you are. You even made it into the elite Tiger Guards. Just focus on your own task, and don't ever show up in front of me again. You're still mad about that? Well, I still feel guilty about what happened, but I told you this already. She was the one who chose me. Not only that, she was the one who insisted on marrying. Shut your fucking mouth, Yapul. Who? Don't fucking lie to me. She would never do that. How dare you continue to mock me? I'll fucking kill you. Calm yourself. I was trying to be nice since I was able to meet you again. Forgive me for saying this, but I believe it's time for you to face reality, my old friend. I'm going to be here for a while, so it's near impossible for us to avoid each other. It's best that you fix your attitude now, voice. Speak.